Okay, time for the rest of your picks. Let's get started because I don't have time for this bullshit. Shit. Playing right now. Texans going on the road to face the Denver Broncos. Texans are at 5-3 after an 0-3 start. The Broncos are 3-5 after a 2-0 start. And this game's already started, so I can't change this pick, even if I wanted to. But and this may surprise some people, but I'm going to go ahead and take the Denver Broncos to win. And I expect the Broncos to beat the Texans easily, quite frankly. Because listen, Houston. Listen, they've been playing some great football as of late. Don't get me wrong, but this is the same team that lost to one of the worst teams in the National Football League, the New York Giants. And the Giants are definitely not one of the greatest teams in the NFL right now. Now, you know, I mean, give me a fucking break. And I'm sorry, but I refuse to go along with this stupid, retarded narrative that the Broncos that the Broncos sucked because they got rid of their backup quarterback. I'm sick of talking. Seriously, it's time to move on from that shit. And it's all. And I understand Demaryius Thomas is now playing for the Houston Texans. Since I don't know if he's playing or not, and I don't care. You know, Case Keenum may not have been playing well throughout the first half of the season, but you can make a legit argument that the main reason why Case Keenum hasn't been playing well is because of Demaryius Thomas dropping passes and loafing on a few plays like that touchdown they should have had against the Kansas City Chiefs. You can blame Case Keenum for throwing it high all you want, but Demaryius Thomas should have still kept running the football. So yeah, give me a fucking break. And nothing against the Houston Texans. They're a good team, but they're a good team, especially defensively. But their quarterback is still a young quarterback in Deshaun Watson, and Bradley Chubb and Von Miller are starting to gel together finally. I know, and I understand Bradley Roby's out. That might actually help the Denver Broncos because Bradley Roby has been sucking as of late. Ever since the 2018 season started. So, yeah, give me a fucking break on that shit. Take the Denver Broncos to win. If I'm wrong, so fucking be it. I don't give a shit. Moving on quickly. Another game that's starting right now. Chargers going on the road to face the Seattle Seahawks. Chargers just came off their bye week after beating the Tennessee Titans, and the Seahawks pretty much beat the shit out of the Detroit Lions. Yeah, and it's not that Seattle just has Russell Wilson. Chris Carson, provided that he stays healthy and shit. Because Chris Carson was actually playing well last year up until the injury that he had. We all know that shit. Plus on defense they still have KJ Wright, I believe, and they still have Bobby Wagner. So they're not. So yes, the Legion of Boom is dead. I get all that shit, but they still have some players on the Seattle Seahawks defense. They may not be as good as they used to be, but give me a break. And on the Chargers side, they're 5-2 without Joey Bosa. I mean, that's impressive enough. That should be a good game. I'd kind of want to see that game, but it is what it is. And go ahead and take the Seattle Seahawks to win. I mean, I think the momentum is still. I think the Seahawks keep the momentum going. I have no problem with what the Seahawks are doing, quite frankly. All right, the last late afternoon game. And starting in about 15 minutes. Saints hosted the LA Rams. The Rams are 8-0 for only the second time in franchise history. And the Saints, good job. They got the job done once again. Pretty much put the Minnesota Vikings away. Pretty much won that game easily. I mean, it is what it is. And the Rams, man, they struggled. That worries me some. This worries me some. I wish my fucking Fox station was carrying the game, but because of the blackout policy, because the Broncos are playing on a different network, I won't be able to watch that game. Fuck you. Anyway, it is coin flip time. Heads, yeah, take the. Yeah, I know Drew Brees has had issues against the Rams, whether it be St. Louis or LA. And last time these two teams met, the LA Rams actually beat the New Orleans Saints, a rare home win at the time for the LA Rams, given the circumstances. But I'm going to go ahead and take the New Orleans Saints. I mean, until the Saints actually lose or face. I know that they are facing the Rams. They're a formidable opponent, but I'm going to go ahead and take the New Orleans Saints to win. Okay? I like what they're doing with Taysom Hill, the backup quarterback. I mean, they're putting him at tight end, fullback, running back, and of course quarterback or what? Back. Pretty much reintroduce. The Saints pretty much reintroducing the Wildcat, pretty much like what the Ravens are doing right now. Now. And nothing against the Rams, but the Rams offense kind of struggled a little bit against the Packers secondary. They're young. I get that shit. They are young, but they're not. But they're still inconsistent. They're still suspect a little bit. So that worries me a little bit. If I'm wrong, hey, if I'm wrong, hey, I don't care. It is what it is. Might not be a good week for me picking games anyway, so I don't give a shit. Take the Saints. All right, Sunday Night Football on NBC. Packers going on the road to face the New England Patriots. And the Packers had a tough outing against the Rams. Packers took it to the Rams, of course. Of course, that's what happens when an Aaron Rodgers football team an Aaron Rodgers led Packers team, underdogs by 10 points. If it was 2008, I could understand that, but it's not 2008, it's 2018. Okie fucking dokie. Anyway, and the Patriots beat Buffalo at Buffalo. Held Buffalo to single digits. I mean, what else is new? Everybody, almost every team has kept Buffalo in single digits. So that's not good there. God, this is gonna be another cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs pick. But you know what? Fuck. You know what? It would be nice for the Patriots to go 7-2 and shit like that. Tom Brady said it himself, but I'll just go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and take the Green Bay Packers to win. I mean, listen. I've seen shit like this happen before, remember the Carolina Panthers went into Foxborough last year and beat the New England Patriots. Cam Newton is 2-0 against New England or whatever, and Aaron Rodgers has a chance to go 2-0 against the Tom Brady-led New England Patriots team, and that's just how I see it. Unfortunately, now if the Patriots do win, then okay, pretty good. It's gonna be a great fucking game. We all know that shit. It wouldn't shock me to see the Patriots win because they are at home. But for now, go ahead, take the New England Patriots to defeat. Give me the Packers to defeat the Patriots. My bad. And last up on ESPN NFL Monday, Titans going on the road to face the Dallas Cowboys. Both teams are at 3-4. Marcus Mariota has finally done something that he's never done before in his NFL career, and that's throw an interception in the red zone. But the only reason why he has not thrown interceptions in the red zone before the London game against the Chargers is because Marcus Mariota doesn't throw the football all that much. However, 2015 through 2018 has not thrown an interception. Now, granted, he's been injured a lot, so take that for what it's worth too, though. So, yeah, it is what it is there. And the Cowboys just came off their bye week, and they're going to debut Amari Cooper in this one. Listen, listen. With that being said about Mariota has been a disappointment since he's came into the league. He's shown signs of greatness at times, but it's only at times, unfortunately. Like he's been a major disappointment, right up there with Jameis Winston. And I know the Cowboys last time they played a game was the game against the Washington Redskins, and they had a chance to at least tie the game, but it didn't happen, of course, and it is what it is. Go ahead, take the Dallas Cowboys to defeat the Tennessee Titans. It's gonna be one of those mediocre seasons, another mediocre season for the Tennessee Titans. That's just how I see it. If I'm wrong, so fucking be it. That's it. That's all. Till next time. Later, fuckers.